Yo, yo, what's up, everybody? Boy, Mega Man, back with another Alpha podcast, and I have my boy, Tuck Master, joining me. Can you hear me, Tuck?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good. Yeah, man, another podcast today. Uh, glad everybody can join us, come in. Like Smitty Smith's already in the building. What's up, Smitty Smith? Shouts out to you, my good brother. Me and Tuckmaster and Hebot. Oh, there goes Tuck. He'll be back. Me, Tuckmaster, and Hebot will be talking about our thoughts about E3 that just passed and the wonderful things Game Pass is doing by bringing those games, brand new IP, day and date into Game Pass. There's a lot of people that are excited, man, about Game Pass, which is myself too. You know what I mean? I already downloaded a whole bunch of stuff, and we're going to try to get your boy Tuckmaster back in here. He was having a little bit of technical difficulty, so let's get him back in. There he is. You have a little bit of technical difficulties, my brother.
Nah, man, I accidentally went out the show. That's my fault.
Oh, that's okay, man. That's okay. What's up with you? How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Just take it easy. Just got this other little new dog that we got today.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, what kind of dog did you get?
We got another pug.
Oh, all right. All right, is he liking his new home?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So instead of we got two, we got four.
Oh, for real?
You got four pugs.
Man,
Two
you got a lot
adults
to take.
and two puppies.
You got a lot to take care of, man. Man, that's a lot, man. But yeah, I want to tell everybody today in the show, before the show is over, our brother Tuckmaster we're going to be giving away a code for Ultimate Game Pass. So we're going to pick somebody at the end of the show because we're not going to be here too long today. Tomorrow is Father's Day. That's why I'm a little late. So shout out to everybody that's a father. Hope you guys have a good Father's Day. Shout out to Tuckmaster. Everybody that's a father. You know, it's our day tomorrow to celebrate Father's Day. You know, with our family. You know, our family's number one. Celebrate our Father's Day with our family, man, and just have a good old time tomorrow. So we're going to give out a nice code to everybody. Well, not everybody. Somebody. What's up, Vodka? What's up with you, brother? We got Vodka in the house. What's going on with you? But we're going to be giving out a code, man, in the show. So I hope you guys enjoy. And I told them, Tuck, we're going to be talking, brother. I want to get your feelings about the past E3. We're going to talk about people being butthurt over what is it, StarCraft?
Yeah, they've been butthurt about that, and I'm gonna love this.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in depth, and hopefully Hebot will be able to join us then. He's a little busy right now. We're going to talk about the great IP and exclusives in-house that are going into Game Pass, man. We're going to have a great show. Like I said before, we're not going to be here too long, but we're going to have a great show, man. What's up, Matthew? How you doing, man? How you doing, brother? Thank you for joining us, my man. I really appreciate it. Let me put your comment up. What's up, my brother Matthew? Thank you for joining us, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You know, everybody's welcome here. Everybody's welcome here to the Alpha Podcast. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're going to get into these topics, man. And hopefully we'll have Hebot in here soon. Waiting for that you waiting for that unboxing of the Series X Vodka. You waiting for that man? That thing is already unboxed and hooked up, my G. It's already hooked up, my G. I can show the box, but I already hooked up my Series X, man. Let me tell you something, man. Oh man, let me tell you something, man. The Gears of War, because I like Gears 5. What's up, Unlimited Production? Gears 5 looks fucking amazing on the Series X, dude. I couldn't put Gears 5 down. I mean, it looks amazing. It's a big difference. I know that the One X, it did look good on the One X. Don't get me wrong, it still looked good on the One X. But when I put it on the Series X, my God, did it look great. The colors were popping in that game. The lighting was popping in that game. When I seen one of the enemies shooting at me, the lighting was actually beaming off his face in detail. And another thing, when I played Forza Horizon 4, you can see like the glittery effect in the snow that was on the ground, like as he was looking at it, walking somewhere in the snow. Dude, it was mad crazy, man. Mad crazy. I'm proud and happy to have my Series X, and it does exactly what it says it does, bro. It is a definitely super upgrade to the Xbox family, my man. And I'm very happy. Happy. And I didn't even play that yet, Vodka. I didn't play Hive Busters yet on my Series X. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replay it. I already beat it. I'm gonna replay that game on my Series X, man, because I can't wait to see the Hive Busters on there, man. But I finally got one. I'm happy. I'm very satisfied with the Series X, man. It is a great piece of machinery, my brother. I mean, it is incredible what it does to our games, man. You know what I mean? And I can't wait to play other games on here. You know what I'm saying? That's going to come out in Game Pass. I'm not even done yet, guys. I got a lot. You know how many updates I had when I plugged this in? I had 45 updates. 45 updates for the upgrades for my games. Let's show you how much your boy Sega Man got all these games, man. My 1 terabyte of SSD is almost filled up. It is almost filled up. So I'm gonna have to work on getting some extra storage, for the Series X, my man. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's a great thing, man. It's a great thing, man, and I'm enjoying it. And later on, I'm going to tell you how I got it. You know what I mean? So let me go through everybody's comments here real quick, and then we're going to get into some topics. You know what I mean? So, we're going to get into a little bit of topics here. But yeah, man, I'm not going to be here too long. Shouts out to everybody that's a father. Happy Father's Day. Because I won't be on tomorrow, but I want to say Happy Father's Day to everybody out that's out there that's a father. It's our day tomorrow. Enjoy your day with your family, man. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? And we're gonna. It's our day tomorrow. We're gonna have fun with our family, man. That's what it's all about. All right. What'd you say? Man? Matthew says, "I hope we got a Dreamcast Mini soon." You know what, Matthew, man? If they got a Dreamcast Mini, that'd be bomb. I'd be the first one to buy one, even though I have the original black and white Dreamcast. I got them both, but I would still get that mini. So that'd be nice to see a new mini Dreamcast. If they made that, man, I'd definitely add that into my collection. That'd be sweet to see. So our first topic, and I'm gonna have Tuckmaster give his opinion about what he thought. Tuck, what did you think, man, about because we talked about E3 a little bit, but it was an extended E3 where they showed more games with Paris, whatever that dude's name is. I heard he's really a Sony dude, but whatever. But he was hosting the extended E3, Xbox. So what do you think about that show, man? They showed more stuff. They went in depth with Halo Infinite. He had guests on there from the developers that were on there talking to him. So what did you think, man, all around about E3 and what Microsoft had to bring to the table in gaming?
Well, I'll play like this, y'all. What they brought to the table is everything that I expected. Okay, look at this. We're gonna have games. We're gonna have new games almost like every month, right? Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
So, I mean, to me, as far as I'm concerned, the E3 was a success. You hear a lot of people saying, "Well, it wasn't." I mean, well, of course, the ponies. I don't see any Xbox dudes. Maybe they might complain a little bit, but as far as I'm concerned, the show was great. And one thing I liked about it, they went straight to the presentation. They talked a little bit, showed games. Talked a little bit, and showed games. And then Phil Spencer wrapped it up. And that's one thing I loved about it. I mean, you couldn't help but love it. I mean,
yeah.
especially when it came like that, like to that flight simulator game, man, I'm gonna love it. I'm
Unlimited.
gonna
If you
love
want to
that.
come in, just let me know. Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna love that game. I never thought never had to like the try flight simulator game, but I'm gonna try that one. They just really just nail it out the ballpark as far as I'm concerned. Um, Kudos for Phil Spencer. And, they couldn't have a live event, but they did good for what they did.
Yeah.
And I loved it. So, I just tell people, just give Microsoft their kudos. They did good, and that was it. So that's all I really got to say about that. I just loved it. Overall, I just loved it.
Yeah, like I said, it was a great show. I really enjoyed it with my Exile brothers on our podcast, the Exile Podcast. Come and check us out Sunday nights. I don't know if we're having one this weekend. I think we are. It's Father's Day, but I'm probably not going to be at the Exile podcast this Sunday, man, because I'm going to be spending time with my family, and they got some things they want to do for me. So I might not be here in the Exile tomorrow. Oh, that's all right, Unlimited. If you can't join today, that's all right, man. That's all right, brother. But I'm glad you're here, man. That's all that matters. So yeah, but
Yeah.
we had a great time watching E3, the Exile Brothers. You know what I mean? And the extended podcast, I'll give you my little bit of opinion on it. The extended podcast was good. They showed more and talked more about Halo Infinite because that's what people wanted to see. They wanted to hear and see and show more a little bit of Halo Infinite and what they got to offer. And as you guys know, thank you, Unlimited, for saying Happy Father's Day to me, my brother. I really appreciate it, man. They went in more in depth more. Like you guys know, the multiplayer for Halo Infinite is going to be free. You hear me? Free. 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 How can you can't beat that, man. Multiplayer
Mm-hmm.
is the biggest part in my opinion in Halo games, period. You know, T Reaper, what's up, brother? How you doing, my man? T Reaper in the house. But that's the most important part because Halo games have longevity. They do. They have a longevity, and what keeps it going is the multiplayer. You know what I mean? And it's gonna, man. I hope they're gonna be ready for those servers. You know that, right? Because when that goes online, that free multiplayer for Halo Infinite, man, it's gonna be a beast. You know what I mean? I'm going to buy the campaign for Halo Infinite because I like the campaign. But the multiplayer, for it to be free, oh, man, I'm telling you, it's a win-win right now for Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? You got the
Yeah,
Juggernaut
it
coming
is.
out.
Yeah.
Halo is the flagship for the Xbox systems. It really is. Halo is the flagship mascot, Master Chief, in my opinion, for Xbox. You know what I mean? I love Gears, but Gears is not the main. It's not the. It gave the console identity too, but what really gave Xbox its identity was Master Chief in the Halo series. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? So I thought it was okay. I don't really like that Pierce dude. Because I found out that he's kind of a fraud. You know what I mean? He said things about talking crap about Xbox in the background, some of the stuff that he's done on his channel. I mean, I don't hate the guy, I don't hate the brother, but there's just been some shady stuff that he's done, in the past. You know what I mean? And he's really a PlayStation dude. You know what I mean? He's you can see it, but they gave him a chance to go on there and host the show, and he was happy to do it. So that it's all good. You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
could
he
be a
did.
little bit.
He did okay.
Yeah, he did okay, man. But he's a Sony dude. That's cool. That's whatever. But I'm not really a big fan of his, but he did a good job. You know, but they showed a lot of games that people are waiting for. You know what I'm saying? Like really Halo Infinite. You know what I mean? People are waiting to see what's that other game? What's that? What's up? 100 in the house? What's up with you, G? You need to check out Xbox Got No Games. You need to check out Xbox Got No Games. at 11:30 tonight. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, you need to check that out. My brothers they be going off the chain. You know, anyone can get it, as 100 says all the time. Anybody can get it. You know what I mean? So you need to check out my boy 100's channel, Intro Media Gaming. Tonight, Xbox Got No Games at 11:30, man. You know what I'm saying? They be having fun in there. They be wilding out. And they be giving you them facts when it comes to gaming. You know what I'm saying? What's good with you, bro? Glad 100 is here. What's up with you, man? You know, I've been rocking out with 100 for a long time, man. He is a true Xbox brother and definitely 100% bleeds green. I don't know about Vodka though. No, just kidding, man. But Vodka too, man. Go join them brothers tonight. You got him, Flip the Script, Flip Money. That's another good brother out there. You know what I'm saying? Chaos and them will be in there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Live Wire. You know, go check them out. You know what I mean? Go check out the Dragon's Den podcast. That's actually coming on, I believe, at 7, right? So go
Yeah,
check
that's
them
coming
out.
at 7 o'clock tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, with your boy Lemetheus, right hand to Zeus. You know what I'm saying? Go check his channel out. My boy, 108 Dragon. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I thought it was okay. You know what I mean? But I don't like that Paris dude. But you know what? It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. So we're still waiting for Hebot. So he might be busy, but he'll come in. But hey, shouts out to 100. 100's a father. Happy Father's Day, my G. I hope you have a good Father's Day with your son and your family, man. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to Vodka. Vodka's a father. Happy Father's Day to you, my man. He lives around the way from me. We live in the same place. My boy, I got to meet up with my boy here soon so we can rock out. So shouts out to him. You know, shouts out to Lewis Elder just made it in the building. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Lewis? What's up with you, man? Shouts out to Lewis L in the building. But so what do you think? Talk about what do you think about all those games that are coming into Game Pass, man? We got all these great new IP that you can download already on your Series X or your Xbox, no matter what you have. Some of them you can't, but there's a lot that you can. So what do you think about these all these new IP we got, man? What you think? What you think about some of these games, man? You can download them right now and be
Well,
ready for it when they come out. What you think, man?
I tell you right now, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about with the Game Pass. You can't beat it. You can't beat it with. I mean, you just can't beat it. I mean, you're getting games. You can already pre-order. You already can pre-order and install them on your system already. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, and they already guarantee that these games will be ready. I mean, these people need to realize that right now, Microsoft is the king of gaming right now. They're the king. Sony used to have that, but they don't have it no more. Nintendo used to have it, they don't have it no more. So right now, Xbox is running gaming, period. They helping developers make their money, and that's a good thing. And if people thinking that Microsoft is not paying them the money to put on the Game Pass, they fooling themselves because that's what they're doing. Now you hear a lot of people talk about, well, you know, it's not good for gaming. What? You mean tell me saving some money in your pocket is not good for gaming? You mean tell me y'all rather go out there $20 on a game? Then you got the Game Pass there where you can try the game out first. If you decide that you want to buy it, you can buy it if you want to. Dude, let me break this. Hey, Microsoft, Xbox, the Game Pass, you can't beat it. So with all the new games coming in, I'm loving it. I'm loving every single minute of it. And what make it so good, Sega Man, is this. Yeah. They sticking it to Sony. They sticking it to them.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm loving it. And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We're gonna try to get T Reaper in here in a minute because he said he would like to come in. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get him in here in a minute to say what's up and give his opinion. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I downloaded Back for Blood. That's just to name a few that I downloaded. What's that other new one coming out? That one that I can't remember the name of it right now, man. It's it looks like Metro Exodus. What's the name of that game again?
I forgot the name of that game, but it looks good though. It looks
you know
real
what I'm talking
good.
about?
I know what game you're talking about. I just don't know the name of it. But it looks real good.
Yeah, it looks real good. I downloaded that. You know what I mean? I downloaded Forza Horizon 5. You know, I downloaded that one first.
Oh, I know you did.
Yeah, I downloaded that one first. That's it. Smitty Smith got it.
Crazy you are about card games, Sega Man. You're crazy about them.
That game the game we're talking about, Smitty Smith shot it out. It's called Stalker 2. That's another.
Yeah.
That's another one that looks so goddamn good. It looks so goddamn good. It was real a gameplay on Series X it showed when we seen it, man. That looks so good. So I can't wait to get that, man. You know what I mean?
Right,
and I downloaded Forza Horizon 5, but I'm still gonna buy it because I collect physical. But I did download it though for Game Pass. But I'm gonna still go out and buy that shit because I collect the Forza games. But I cannot wait. That was breathtaking, man. Let's talk about that for a little bit. Forza 5 was breathtaking. Woo! You know what I mean? When you seen that one part where it where it showed the stream and the hills, and the guy was explaining about it, and then you seen the car go past. That was real gameplay.
You can't say nothing about it. I mean, that just looks so dumb. Real is pitiful.
I mean, I was just blown away what Playground Games can do, man. I was just, hey, what's up? What's up, man? Killer? What's up, brother? Thank you for coming, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming, my brother.
Now, just think about this. Now, they're going to make that look game. So, I mean, you're going to know they're going to make that one look good. So, no telling how they're going to make the other one look.
Yeah.
The other man. Oh, man. You can't beat it. You can't beat them. I mean, they make the best card games out. And like you said, okay, PlayStation used to have it, but they dropped out of it and they're never getting it back.
Yeah.
They're never getting it back. So, they never get on top because I remember when I had my Nintendo, when I had my PlayStation, where did they introduce was it on the PlayStation 2 or the PlayStation 1 the race car game?
What are you talking about? Are you talking about Gran Turismo?
Right. Where was that introduced? Was it on PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2?
Well, Gran Turismo actually started out on PlayStation 1.
Okay. And let me tell you, I had fun with it. I had fun with that game on PlayStation 1. But all of a sudden they got stupid, started doing all this prologue and all that stuff. And after that, I just lost interest because ain't no sense in me going to a part 2. You can get the game, but you got to have a prologue for the game. Yeah. Then you got to buy another disc. That's craziness. I mean, so after that, and then when Xbox came out and they still doing the Forza series, I said, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. And I gave it a shot, and I would never ever go back to that game again. Never.
Yeah. And we got Lewis L. with a comment here. The bit when the cars were hitting to the sandstorm was nuts. Yeah, hey man.
Yeah, it was nuts.
I'm telling you, that game is. I'm telling you, man. Forza Horizon. I mean, I still love Forza 7, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see Forza 8 because they're going to be using that new engine, brother. Let me tell you, that is going to be the flagship racing game of all time, brother. When that Forza 8 comes out, I'm telling you, man, we are going to be blown away. I'm glad I got my Series X. I'm glad I got my Series X already, man. And
it's gonna be so crazy on that game. It's pitiful.
Yeah,
It really is.
And there's a lot of people there's big Forza fans out there, but Forza Horizon is just killing it right now. You know what I
Yeah, it
mean?
is. Yeah, it is. But now, what was that first game that you mentioned, second man? That's born blood,
Back for Blood.
back for blood. Listen
Yeah,
here. The thing that let's see, this is what the Xbox had advantage over any system out there. It's on the Game Pass.
yeah,
Okay, I mean, you still gonna have to buy it. I mean, when the game come out on the on Sony, whether it's 59 or $70, you still gotta buy it.
yeah,
You still gotta buy it. But us, even though that the game is not gonna be an exclusive game, to us, we win either way it go.
yeah.
We win. It's a win-win situation.
Win-win situation, man.
So if you want to get it, you can buy it. If you don't, you can still play it on your Game Pass. So, we already know how much it's going to sell on the Game Pass anyway. So, I'm not looking for it to sell that good. I'm not looking for that game to sell that good on the PS5 since, they already stuck up anyway. So,
And we got our brother T Reaper in the house. Thank you for coming, man. I really appreciate you coming and joining us on the Alpha Podcast. My brother, you're always welcome here. So I'm glad you're here, man. So T, what do you think, man, about I don't know if you've seen the extended E3. If you did, what did you think about like them going more in depth about Halo Infinite? Having the developers there explaining more about the game, talking about the multiplayer. You know what I mean? What'd you think about that, man?
I actually personally thought it was awesome, but I don't think you can hear me.
I can hear you.
No, yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. All right, good. All right, just making sure. No, I thought it was awesome. I didn't have an issue with anything on E3's on Microsoft stage because we're all going 60 and 120 forward and not 30 backwards.
Right. 120, man.
But no,
boy, you crazy, boy.
Now, what's the difference, guys, between 60 and 120? The separation is just 60, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I thought they had a beautiful lineup, and I can't wait for the fall. But I'm kind of laughing at all these ponies' excuses. Games. And then on the showcase, we see a console exclusive after console exclusive reveal. So either someone's salty as fuck, which I think is massively true, but at the same time, the boy's 30% better than everybody else.
Yeah. And so T,
but I enjoyed the Halo Infinite reveal though.
Oh, that's good. That's really good, man. I'm glad you did because I know I did, and it's going to be a day one buy for me, physical, man. Halo is I'll take you guys back a little bit. I never was into shooters. When I had my Dreamcast, I played a lot of racing games. I played a lot of fighting games and stuff like that. But when I got my first OG Xbox, I played Dead or Alive 3, I believe, for a long time because it was the only game I had. So my mother found Halo. Believe it or not, she found Halo complete in its box when it first came out, a little bit after it came out in a goddamn used store. And she said to me, "Do you have that Xbox system, right?" And I said, "Yeah." She said, "There's a game in here called Halo. Do you want it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Mom." So she picked it up for me, and when she brought it over to me, I started playing it, and then I was sold. I never played a shooter game, and when I played that game, what I mean, that's what made me actually get into shooter games, get into Gears and other shooter games and stuff like that. Halo, influenced me to like shooters. So it rings near and dear to my heart, and I just can't wait to get into that campaign too, man. I want to see everything that they're going to bring to the table, man, and I just can't wait to check it out on the Series X, man. I know it's going to be beautiful, very beautiful game, man. You know what I mean? So, it's a win-win for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick on the Xbox Series X. It is.
So, T Reaper, man, what did you think though about? Is there any other games that you've seen in E3, my brother, that you're looking forward to playing, man? Is there any other games in there that really caught your eye? Something you can't wait to try out or anything like that, man? So, is there any other games you're looking forward to besides like the big ones like Halo Infinite?
At the moment, no, but I do understand why everybody's excited for Starfield. I do understand why everybody's excited for Outer Worlds. Although that vampire game does look actually rather enticing.
Oh,
I did enjoy that reveal. And Elder Ring.
Yeah, that looks really good. That looks really good.
That looks really good.
That's going to be. I think that game's going to do well.
I thought the Forza 5 was actually dope in the desert. Actually, I liked that actual that scenery.
Yeah,
and the rainforest as well.
Yeah, that looked beautiful in 4K. Oh man, that looked beautiful, bro. I cannot wait, man. I cannot wait, man, to play that game. And I think we might get a demo.
Mm-hmm.
First, they probably do that.
What I'm kind of enticed for is for the xCloud TV sticks that we're going to basically entice Sony with, and that's going to be partially my wonderful, jolly little comeback. But I think it's kind of funny we need a TV software stick to help hardware work forward.
Yeah, and Killer Shaven 82 said the game is called the vampire game which I forgot too is called Redfall.
Oh, yep.
That's the name of the vampire game, and man, does that look good? I cannot wait to try all those games, man. But yeah, since I got YouTube brothers in here, so let's get into the meat and potatoes, man. We're gonna dissect this, man. We're gonna get Tuck and T Reaper's true opinion about this, man. Why are people on the other side of the fence, man? Why are they mad about our exclusive game called Starfield? Why are they so hurt, man?
They're hurt because we literally get all of these nice, beautiful-looking games for just a Game Pass subscription, and they have to pay that $70 price tag.
Yeah. It just, it bothered me. It just bothered me, man, when, like, I can't believe that.
I can understand why it bothers everybody, but my point is they want to be cheap. You want to be cheap, that's fine, but Xbox is the best at being cheap, just to be fair.
Right. That's what I mean. It's a no-brainer, right, T? It's a no-brainer. You can get Game Pass right now. I think it's 3 months or 2 months for a goddamn $1 right now.
Like you can get a year of Game Pass Ultimate for the same price you pay for one game on Sony's side.
Yeah.
Think about that, everybody, real quick, and listen to what I say. 1 year of Game Pass Ultimate is the equalization by $10 more on your Sony side.
Yeah.
Instead, you could just pay straight up $15 a month, or you pay $60 outright, 1 year free, and then 100 games are yours. My point would be is, what is better for the gamer individually? But Sony just doesn't want to take down, their barriers of inclusion. And I think that's going to hurt them very badly at the end of the day. Whereas Microsoft wants to give it to everybody that they can get their hands on.
And they make it, this is the thing, and I did a video on it. They make it so easy. If you hate the Xbox so bad, you can play it on your laptop, man, or on your phone. You don't even need to buy the damn system. And they tell you that over and over and over again. You know what I mean?
But when we go to Sony's side, they want everything handed to them on a platter. But you can't do that as we go deeper into the competition side, because Sony legitimately is still weaker than Microsoft because you're still less money owned. My point would be is that Microsoft can do everything that Sony can and more, but at a cheaper price than they still do now. And what happens when we get Microsoft reward program from your Battle Pass on Infinite and your players increase just like Battlefield, or EA, I should say. And then we can basically use the micro rewards that we earn in gameplay quests to fund our own living hobby. Now, if I tell you to do that, ponies won't understand until it hits them right in the face. But everybody on the Sony side is still 30 frames down below, while Xbox and PC players are all they're 60, 120 forward.
Yeah.
Well,
my thing is that Sony has always been a negative focus, line, and I think that's technically what's hurting their actual intake line. And then I hear that people on AMD are praising Sony. Well, they kind of have to because it's a device solely run on hardware power. But then you flip the switch and see Series X and S's are run by hardware and software power and your own living internet. So my point would be is Xbox did it better, but they also own half the thing that makes it run. So that's kind of my other side point. But, when you actually have players that go, there's levels to this. I agree with man, but the point would be is that what level are you? Because right now on Sony's side, you're all 3 levels below us.
Yeah.
At least in sight anyway.
But Team Reaper, I love the comment that
Sony has so limited amount of PS5s, they want to put their games to still sell to their consumer base on PSN. That's why they want to basically give it to the PS4 Pros. I get it, but the thing is do your consumer base.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vodka, that's a good point. Yeah. 1 year of GPU equals $120.
Hey, but Sega Man.
Yeah.
I in gaming has always been segregated, but that's because we've never actually had companies that care, developers that care, and actually want to include the entire planet on one nexus. But if we do that, then you're going to understand that players don't always get along. They're not always going to be the same, and they're not always going to be interested in the same goddamn thing. But on Xbox, it's always been multiplayer compassion. That's kind of why it's funny. And those who don't know that still are kind of dumb. So, 30% slower, that's fine. But, I still do 60 by 20, so that's just still kind of funny. And keep in mind, this boy has actually bought 7 Xbox Ones last generation. 7. What's 550 times 7?
Yeah.
A lot of money.
So, yeah, no, but, people, draw to different things in this day and age, and I get that. But it's like, we have the Xbox Live community, we're just went up because of Game Pass. We're not going down. And then when you get, a big community like us, we have to have ways to basically get all these players in there to actually enjoy themselves. And that's the games like Halo and games like Gears and Forza 5s and, all that kind of fun jazz that we enjoy. But it boosts the, capacity of player base because they enjoy it, not because they hate it, and then they just the next day.
That's true. So. That's true. Hey, but I'll tell you right now, but Smitty made a good point. We forgot all about Sea of Thieves.
Will actually really help Microsoft.
But we forgot all about Sea of Thieves, y'all.
Especially in Japan.
Yeah. That was a good moment for Sea of Thieves too. I love that video too.
What's up, Emmanuel? What's up with you, man?
That is so true.
With them and Disney doing what they're doing.
But we don't have broken games, my man, because it's run both on the cloud power and our hardware power, or the architecture power.
Right.
It really does run on power of 5G internet.
Yeah, so I give Smitty kudos up on that. I'm glad to see Smitty bring that up.
But, some ponies don't know that, and I think that's funny. Because what happens when, Sony actually has to sell to, the later consoles to earn an extra buck? That's horrible. Microsoft does it because they love their consumer base, because they actually have to sell anything.
And, Killer Chauvin 82 said Xbox has no broken games like Returnal or Ratchet and Clank. They rather listen to the gamers and delay a game like Halo Infinite instead of, rushing out an unfinished broken game.
Boy, you know what? You're right about that.
Then you have the fanboys, praise the Ratchet and Clank game. And that's probably because it's the first new exclusive on PS5 side that they have play. And I agree with that boy that said, when you actually turn on your PS5, you actually are kind of on a pool day where there's new on their side because you feel bad. That's called pity. That's not called joy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's
And if
true.
you pity
he made a good
the
point.
actual company, that's not being a gamer. That's just, you're basically, you know, tailoring to company wants you to do, not to what you enjoy as the gamer.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
And
true.
I personally love Xbox Live because I enjoy lobby after lobby farming. That's
Yeah.
basically how I get my lobby high. And if it wasn't for the players on Halo, I wouldn't be what I am today. So I actually do everything for those lobbies.
Yeah.
1, 2, 4, 5.
And you know, like I said in my video, and then I'll let Tuck speak on it when he's ready. Look, no, you can't have Starfield. Okay, no, we don't have any games over here. So the games that we don't have, you can't have. Okay, no, you can't have Starfield. You know what I mean? You. It's a shame that, you know, Todd and them, and I mean, I don't know why they apologized. I mean, I know they were trying to be nice or whatever. They don't need
Still
to
about being
apologize for
nice.
shit. You know what I mean? They don't
No,
need
they
to
don't. No,
apologize
they
for
don't.
anything.
But that's them being the company seller type of, you know, they want to please every consumer that they can get their hands on, even if it disappoints the other side of the competition consumer base. But unlike that, that's just kind of basically, as I said, you're caving into your consumer if you do that.
Yeah.
You want to make them want to come to your product, not basically because they feel bad for your product. That's absolutely horrible.
And let's just be real. They shouldn't have to apologize because you have a way to play it. And the way you can play Starfield, if you really want to play Starfield and you're really interested in this game, is you have an Xbox, you have a PC, you have Game Pass and mobile. So it's not like you can't go and play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and soon you'll be able to do it off your TV.
Right. So I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? They're just, you know, they're just damage controlling. They're in denial. You know what I'm saying? And we've got our brother Hebot just come in and join us. The most powerful gamer. What's up with you, Hebot? He'll be on. He got his mic mute, but he'll be on.
Do
No,
you
it's
think
second,
it's
man.
because the
No,
PlayStation fans
more like
want
when I'm
that
trying to.
DualShock controller so bad? I was thinking about this last night, but I don't, you know, I personally just ask it as a question.
Well, you know what? Hey, fellas, let me tell you right now. It's
It's
as
their
far as I'm
controller that
concerned.
they prefer over the
No,
console.
no, but as far as I'm concerned, no, they don't need. They don't need to
People can
apologize
only
for nothing.
play, you know, a certain way.
Team Reaper.
And what
And
the
as
way
far as
they
I'm
play,
concerned,
they
you know,
actually
no,
want
they don't need to.
enjoy it.
They don't need to apologize for a doggone thing. I mean, for myself, if I'd have been part of it,
You know,
I would have told
and
them
then
straight up.
you might actually see the same issue on Xbox side, but then, as you said, you have your phone, you didn't have a television remote, and so on and so forth. But I think it's kind of funny that they finally made keyboard that's actually a controller. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's always been a controller, but you know.
But hey, we got Hebot here.
But as far as I'm concerned, second man, no, they didn't need to apologize for nothing. I mean, because I put like this: if that had been on the other shoe, if that had been on the other shoe, Sony would not apologize for nothing.
Oh,
They
no.
would not apologize for a damn thing. They'd just say, "Okay, it is what it is. We don't care about your feelings, and that's it." So I don't even. Hey, you know, I know it's professionalism and everything and all that stuff. But with me, I got some pride. But with me, I got pride, and I've told them, "Nope. Hey, you know, just get on the Game Pass, get on PC, get on tablet, get on your damn phone, or either best or either what you want to do. Just go ahead and buy Xbox Series X, or either just buy Xbox. Period.
Yeah.
Hell, I got what? I got 1, 2. I got 4 of them in my house.
Yeah.
I got one Xbox Series X, one S.
Because Mr. 28, they've always been.
And then I got 2 Xbox X's. Yeah. So I'm enjoying either way it go. And like I said in my podcast yesterday,
but Sega said this earlier.
As soon as they get some more in,
games, especially with Halo,
I will buy me another one.
Yeah.
I will buy me another one.
Yeah. Hey, we got the most powerful gamer in the building, Hebot. I want to get some of his opinions, man, on on just I want to hear what he has to say, his true opinions about the extended E3 and the hypocrisy about Starfield, man. So I wanted to see what our brother Hebot had to say about some of the things that went on with the E3, and the Starfield game, and people complaining, and people like trying to be apologetic. Whoa, he left. He'll be back in. He's probably having some technical difficulties. But yeah, man. Just like the 928 said, you know what I mean? It's an ongoing battle. It's an ongoing battle with Sony. Sony, I don't know if people are going to come to their senses sooner or later, but it's just it's not good over there, man. Yeah, it's just not good right now over there. You know what I mean? Some people are still trying to say, even though Sony didn't show up, they're trying to say Sony still won E3. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I heard all the
how in the heck? Let me ask you this, y'all.
Thrown, but
how in the heck can you say you went
E3? $2 trillion over $1 billion market cap. I'm sorry.
I'm like, how can you say you went E3? You didn't even show up.
Not, but because they have, they actually have the higher market cap, and they have the better system. So I'm just kind of curious. Like, I get why AMD would praise Sony for making a device that runs that high power just on hardware alone, but then when you debate functionality, Xbox Series X and S still work better.
Yeah.
Hey, Sega Man.
Yeah.
Check it out. Check it out, Sega Man.
Yeah. Well,
you know the reason why Sony Pony's saying that they won the E3?
Why is that?
But
because the Ratchet and Clank came out.
Oh yeah.
They gave them a compliment because it's a hardware company focused, and they legitimately said, hardware. Yeah, but you got Xbox with the software and hardware run devices. So my point would be is who has more money over who has more content. That's the other thing we're saying, because everybody that says Xbox got no game, you're talking about narrative-only focused content. If you're talking about that, I get it, but that's not how Xbox won its name. It won its name for its online community, and always will. So my point is, it does have games, you just don't play them. Therefore, it doesn't even matter to you as the gamer itself, because you prefer your story. I get it, but for story, I can go to a bookstore and buy the story, twice over.
Yeah,
and it's probably more better.
Can you hear us?
And I don't finish it in 14 hours.
I think he can. Hey T, can you hear Tuck?
I hear him earlier.
Tuck, go ahead and talk. Say, hey T Reaper. Tuck, say something.
Team Reaper. Team Reaper.
Nope, I don't think T Reaper can hear you, man.
I hear motorcycle is what I hear.
You hear motorcycle?
Yeah, you know what, T? I don't know what's wrong, but he was trying to talk to you, and I don't think you can hear him. I don't know if it's a mic on his side or what. I know T Reaper can't hear you though.
No, but I can hear him, so it got to be his side.
I can hear that motorcycle, whatever it's next to.
Well, I don't got no motorcycle.
Every time his mic comes on, I hear a motorcycle.
Do you got something you got something on it where you're in the house where you're at, Tut?
I got the fan on, but it's far away though. But let me turn it off.
Okay. All right, we got our brother Hebot back. Let's see if he can hear us.
What's up? Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hey, what's going on, brothers? Hey, how are you guys?
What's up, man?
Yeah, just there on the road again, with a big rainstorm in front of me.
Oh.
Yeah, what's going on? What's up, brothers? How are you? How are you, T Reaper? What's going on, Tuck?
Hey, Pony. Hey.
So, Hebot.
Yes.
Real quick, brother.
Yes.
Can you give us your honest opinion about the
about
extended
the extended
E3
E3
and
and
with the damage
with the
controlling
damage
out here
controlling
about
out here about
Starfield
Starfield
uh,
uh,
being
being
exclusive to the
exclusive to the
Xbox.
Xbox.
What is your
What is
thoughts on
your
that?
thoughts on that?
Well, my overall take of what they showed at E3, you mean?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, Xbox, I think they pretty much did the best they could with what they had due to circumstance, obviously. Uh, they delivered pretty much by showing what was expected, a little bit more in depth. Uh, a few little surprises here and there, like Plague Tale's Innocence 2 coming out, right? You know,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
the first game was a really, really underappreciated game. Really good game that was on Game Pass for a little while. And then they announced that the sequel is being made and that it's going to be day and day on Game Pass, which is quite frankly really, really a quite pleasant surprise. You know, they showed the Halo multiplayer with some pretty cool new features like when you can blow stuff up and the weapons come right at your hands. When they showed the blade, they showed a samurai freaking Halo suit, which looked awesome. Yeah. They showed,
the new go-to armor was dope.
Huh?
The new go-to armor was dope.
Oh yeah. I like that they showed that intro where that opening segment with Chief for the campaign, where it looked amazing. It looked incredible. Where he talks to that new AI that's supposed to be helping him figure out what happened with Cortana. That was incredible. They just showed a lot of things. I haven't gone back to see the whole thing. They showed a lot of nice, a lot of nice indie stuff. That is coming soon, like The Ascent on Game Pass. The creators of the creators of Left 4 Dead. They're coming up with the new, with their new game, Back 4 Blood, on Game Pass day and day. Forza Horizon 5, I mean, blew us all out of the water. How gorgeous and how beautiful it looks. It looks so incredibly unbelievable. I mean, and this is just, a stepping stone into what we'll see going forward with the new consoles, because they still haven't really tapped into them. And these are the type of results that we're going to expect. It's going to be pretty spectacular going along within the next 6 to 7 years, right? Yeah. It was really nice that they I like that they showed a day for a lot of the games, like flight simulators coming to Xbox. They have a Top Gun Maverick DLC for free, which would be dope, because I'm a Top Gun fan. A lot of us are. We can fly with Maverick in the skies. That was unexpected. The Sea of Thieves story DLC with the Pirates of the Caribbean, that looks dope. I'll definitely play that with you guys. Yeah, that looks really good. Stalker looks really nice, even though it's very reminiscent to like Metro Exodus, but it looks really, really good. It looks really spectacular.
Yeah, it does.
I liked. There was just a lot of things. I think they hit on all notes as far as the diversity, the lineup. That Japanese Edius, I think, Edius Storm, and that it looked all like photorealistic in the backgrounds of the levels, and then the characters look pixelated. That it's an JRPG. That one's a brawler and then one's a turn-based. That was a pleasant surprise. That's going to be on Game Pass day and date. Those look really nice. I like that a lot. That was really nice. Like I said, there were so many things they showed, and then they did a follow-up show a couple of days later, talking about what they're doing with Hellblade, showing the ID at Xbox lineup for the rest of the year, which included the Scorn. It included, the Gunk. So we know we're still getting those games. Looking forward to seeing more on the Gunk and the Scorn. And also, we got a nice in-depth look at Psychonauts. We got a release date. Excited to play that, Psychonauts 2. So I think overall, they did a fantastic job getting right to the point, showing the games, not really talking too much, giving release dates. Um, they probably didn't have more wow factor moments like surprises or maybe showing other games like Hellblade gameplay or Perfect Dark gameplay because they're just too early in development, or not enough in development to show off a proper, a proper presentation where people can have an idea of what it's going to look like or what they're aiming for. And it's better that they do that because with Microsoft they don't get the pass that Sony gets, that Nintendo gets, that they can literally show a cover or a canvas in black with a name saying Breath of the Wild 2 for Zelda, and automatically people say they want E3. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So the fact that they did that, right?
Am I echoing?
No, you're not.
Okay.
You got that there? Why is not in volume?
Go ahead, Eba.
So
toward Monroe Street.
So the fact that they did that, I think it's very important in their case because the truth of the matter is if they show something, it's too early, then they'll get critiqued for it. They'll criticized. They'll get scrutinized. Oh, they'll be like, oh, the game's not coming for a long time. Why did they bother to show it? Blah blah blah. The same old stuff. So as far as the show go, I think they deserve a solid A plus or A rather because the only thing that was really missing was more wow moments, but it's because of the fact that those games are just not ready. Like Fable, Valve. They had a lot of stuff that they didn't show that they probably will show during the year because we got Gamescom still, and remember we still got the Fan Fest at the end of the year, and then they always like to show something at the Jeff Keighley event too with the awards. So there's a reason why they probably try to hold back some stuff as well. They just tried to show whatever they know is coming out for sure this year or within the next couple of months. So as far as the execution, I think it was good. I give it a solid A. I think they did a good job, even though a lot of people still hated it. But that's to be expected. They're still going to say it's never enough. They're still going to say it's not good enough. They're still going to say they should have done more. You know how it is when it comes to Microsoft. Right? You know how it is when it comes to Microsoft. So, but just you said something about the Starfield.
One of my favorites was the remaster.
Leave it where it doesn't rotate on its own.
Yeah.
Leave it where it doesn't rotate on its own. What was that? The what you said?
Hey, there's an echo. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, the echo is from me. The echo's from me here. Go ahead. What?
Okay. All right.
The remaster of what?
Diablo 2, he bought.
Yeah, you guys can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
The remaster of what you said?
Diablo 2.
Of what?
Diablo 2.
Oh yeah, that was another quite like a nice surprise too. That looks good too. 8-player co-op.
Yep, Diablo 2 and then Age of Empires 4 were my two favorites. Besides Halo.
What was the other one?
Age of Empires 4.
Which one?
Age of Empires 4.
Oh yeah, but I look nice too. I'm just not a big RTS guy, but that looked nice also.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
just
yeah,
to me,
Empires 4, that RTS, I really love.
but just to me, I think Microsoft did a good job overall. I give them a double A.
That's another thing is that they covered even like the fact that they showed that they got Game Pass stuff lined up already all the way up to 2023. They already have some games lined up.
Yeah.
Right? And the fact that they showed a lot of stuff coming to Game Pass pretty much every month, and they showed that they're even giving some stuff in PC support as well. Like they covered all their grounds. You get what I'm trying to say?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. They
Which
covered
is a good
everything.
thing. There's a lot of things to be excited for what should be a lot of the gamers on the Xbox ecosystem, because again, they're covering pretty much every aspect they possibly can. And also, we gotta remember that the situation with the COVID and the pandemic has gotten substantially better, but it's still a day by day basis type deal. So we're still not out of the neck of the woods. So all this stuff to getting back to normal, it's still going to take quite some time. It's going to take a time, a nice amount of time to be back to where it normally would be, that we were used to, right? And that's what every company. That's not just with Microsoft. It's one of the reasons why I think other companies opted not to do nothing. As an overall, though, I don't like that they did certain presentations that just felt like were not necessary. Like Capcom was horrendous, and Take-Two Interactive show was horrendous, and Square Enix show was horrendous. Even though they did show the new, Guardians games, which looks good, but they held back because they went from 4-player to 1-player. I guess from the bad feedback they got from the vendors, they got scared or whatever. So now they're doing the Guardians game. But a lot of it was pretty lackluster. I mean, Nintendo had a nice showing, but it's always typical Nintendo stuff, like same old, 150 version of the Mario Party. You know what I mean? Hello?
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
I mean, so you asked about the Starfield thing, is that?
Yeah, what do you think about that, Hebot? About Todd coming out, Phil Spencer coming out and apologizing. I don't feel like they should have to apologize because they have a way they could play the game. You don't have to own an Xbox. You can own a PC, a mobile phone to get Ultimate Game Pass. And if you really are a Starfield fan or like the Starfield game, there's other ways that you can play it if it's not on your console. So what do you think about that?
I did a video on it, speaking in my thoughts, but the truth of the matter is, I mean, I understand P. Hines is trying to be a professional. I get it. So he's basically saying, listen, sorry, but we're on this platform. This is where you have to play, or this ecosystem. But what bothers me the wrong way is that we all know, right? The ones looking from the outside in, because we are always around, the more toxic community, fan base in the community through social, that most of these dudes that are being the loudest, right?
Yeah.
They're really a vocal minority, right? What they do is they like to say, oh yeah, this, that, we won the game, how dare, blah, 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 whatever. But the reality of it is that they don't really care. They just want to see if they can get it changed so that maybe Microsoft will bend over and be like, okay, we'll put it on PlayStation, to then make console wars in a negative and toxic way, making fun of Microsoft, the developers, the fan base, to make all these kind of stupid memes. Xbox got no games. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And they know this.
That's not the fun part.
Huh?
Xbox will never cave. That's the fun part.
Continue on US 46 west for 4 miles.
They can't. The thing is, they know this, and even though they know this, they still act as if they don't, which is upsetting, because when the Xbox guys are aggressive to call out, the hypocrisy, the bullcrap, they act like they don't want to be part of it, like the actual Xbox people in the community, right? Including people like Aaron and Phil, like they won't really talk or associate with you because they're saying, oh, there's no room for toxic behavior or negativity or things like that, right? When Xbox fans are more aggressive, like myself, for example, right? But yet they listen to these vocal minorities that are a bunch of trolls and don't really care about the brand, don't really care about the games. They want Microsoft pretty much to fail. They want Microsoft to go away. They won't admit it, right? But we know because we've seen it. We've called out a lot of it. The BS, a lot of their behavior for many, many years, and now you see it clear as day. But yet Microsoft is still, listening to them as if they're like if they mean something or they're really actually going to go and support Xbox. And that's what kind of frustrates me the most, because they know that these guys they're not the ones buying Microsoft products. They're not the ones supporting Microsoft. They're not the ones that actually care about the ecosystem, the games. No, they're the ones that just like to push it, so that to see if they can get their way, so that then later, again, like I said before, they can create, that toxic type of console war or warring and say, oh yeah, they're weak, they suck, they have no games. We've seen this all too long, all too much. So, but I know why he did it. He just did it because he tried to stay face and try to be professionals, But at the end of the day, they don't need to apologize because they're owned by Microsoft. That's why Microsoft paid them, a substantial amount of money in $7.6 billion that no other company has gotten paid that way. Let's say by Sony to publish their games or to create games for them, because if that's the case, then if they're going to apologize, then they should apologize to us for putting Deathloop in there, for putting Tokyo Ghostwire, and making a deal before Microsoft even acquired them. I want an apology because we can't play those games for a year and they can play them on PlayStation even though Microsoft owns them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I feel if that's the case. If you want to use that retarded logic, because that's what I call it, retarded logic, then I need an apology from Pete Hines. I need an apology from Todd Howard. Listen, Xbox guys, we're sorry that Tokyo Wire, Ghost Tokyo Wire, and Death Proof, you guys can't play for a whole year, but PlayStation fans can. I want an apology if that's the case, Or it's the same way, like, I want Sega to apologize. I want Atlas to apologize. I want Warner Brothers Games to apologize. I want Crystal Dynamics to apologize. I want Insomniac to apologize for all those games we don't get, like, Tecmo Kyo, like, or for Neo, and for games like, like Berserk and Fist of the North Star and Gauntlet and Ostibreed and freaking Persona 5 and Street Fighter. I want Capcom to apologize for Street Fighter. I want Arc System to apologize for Guilty Gear Strive. I want Square to apologize for Final Fantasy VII Remake not being on Xbox. I want an apology from all these people if that's the case. And I want our Xbox brethren and fans to have an apology too, because why not? Why not? Pete Hines apologized. Why can't you? You know what I mean? And you're not. And the worst part is they're not even owned by Sony. Sony don't own none of those companies. Microsoft owns Bethesda. You see what I'm saying? That's the big point here. It's about principle. It's not about crying or trying to pander to these big corporations. It's about what's right and wrong. And, it's principle. We get the worst end of the stick all the time by a lot of these Japanese companies, but they're very nationalistic. They stick by their own brand and that's it. And they barely put games on the platform. Meanwhile, we support and buy and pretty much embrace the entire Japanese culture, whether it's Japanese anime, whether it's Japanese, mangas or video games or their consoles per se, right? The Americans, right? We always embrace their stuff, but yet they have so much double standards when it comes to the Xbox brand because it's an American-made console. You see what I'm saying, guys? So, it's got to come to a point where it has to stop. And the only way it's going to stop is if the Xbox fan base is actually vocal and let themselves be heard and let our feelings be heard. Like, listen, we don't like how you treat us. We don't like this. We don't like that. The same way that Sony fans are complaining that we want to be treated the same way. It is what it is. You can't be doing that. That's a double standard. That's bias at its highest form. So, a lot of people will be like, oh, don't listen to you. You don't know what you're talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I've been gaming since '79. Many years. I've seen this happen multiple times during multiple console generations. I'm just pretty much fed up with it because I'm too old for this back and forth BS. It's old already. It's sickening. And you get tired. It's like, really? Again? Like, y'all don't stop? You don't learn? But Microsoft should be the first one. Phil should be the first one. Hell, you don't need to apologize. Why you apologizing? But again, they're just doing it to stay face because they know that they get easily and quickly criticized within the community and within the industry. Like anything they do, oh look, they're the bad guys. But in reality, they're the ones that are the most consumer friendly and doing the most for gaming and the industry and the culture and moving it forward. So it is what it is. But those are my thoughts. If I missed anything, I'll let you know. But as the show go on, but that's pretty much what I have to say about that for the moment.
Very well said.
All right, Hebot, that was great. But before we go on with the show, I have to give an honorable mention to a good brother of mine. He helped me. Nobody knows who he is. He helped me get the Xbox Series X. He looked out for me. He's a good brother out here in the gaming community. People try to say that this man, is a is a no good person. He just does stuff for clickbait. He just does stuff to mess up the gaming community or be toxic. But in reality, this man, this true gamer, is out here speaking and spitting the truth and facts when it comes to gaming. I've been listening to this brother for a long time. I've learned so much, and I've been in the game for a long time. Everybody, I'm 48, and I'm a collector, and I've been in the game for a long time. But this brother, this true Xbox gamer, brings a lot to the table, and he knows what he's talking about. He does his research before he speaks. He doesn't come on the podcast. He doesn't do shows or anything like that without knowing what the hell he's talking about. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He backs it up with proof. So I'm going to show you guys real quick. I'm going to put on my camera real quick. All right. My brother, Hebot, got me the Xbox Series X. So for people out there that say Hebot's no good, gaming community, he doesn't do anything for anybody or anything like that, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. Because if it wasn't for Hebot, your boy Sega Man wouldn't have a Series X right now. That's just the truth. Because where I live at, they're nowhere to be found. And he went out of his way to get me an Xbox Series X. You know what I mean? Send it to me, everything.
Who is that? Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
This dude Hebot, man. People want to, say bad things about him, and he's no good. You know what I mean? He doesn't do anything for the gaming community. He doesn't help all his gaming brothers. He's just a fraud, a fake. Well, I'm here to tell you that he's not a fraud and a fake. He knew I wanted an Xbox Series X when I couldn't get one, and he got one for me. So I'm living proof that Hebot is an honorable, true gamer out there and brother, and he's out there, and he helps people, that need help when it comes to like gaming, different things. You know what I mean? He is. So I'm living proof showing you that if it wasn't for him,
don't listen for him. Don't listen to him. He don't listen.
Yeah, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me, man. But I'm showing props and much respect to my brother Hebot. You know what I mean? Because if it wasn't for your boy wouldn't have a Series X, man. You know what I'm saying? So if it wasn't for Hebot, you got to give Hebot his flowers. You got to give him his props, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have it right now. You know what I mean? Because where we're at, it's real scarce, very scarce. I've tried.
It was my pleasure. I told you I want to help whoever I can.
Yeah.
I told many people if they need help, let me know. If I can get it, I'll get it.
Yeah. And if you don't take up Hebot on his offer on that, if you don't think you can trust him, or you think he'll do something like, say he can get it for you, and then you give him money or something, he don't send it. I'm living proof, man, that Hebot is a true gamer out here, and he helped me out. I trust him. You know what I'm saying? He, would get me my Series X, man. This dude is the real deal. You know what I'm saying? So
he's the real deal.
So you cannot say, in my opinion, on my show or any, out there that Hebot is not a genuine dude, man. I'm telling you. So I'm just letting you guys know, man. I just wanted to give him shots out and just to tell you guys on my show that my boy Hebot is the truth, man, when it comes to helping his gaming brothers out, man. That's all I got to say about that.
Hebot is a true friend.
Yep. That's all I got to say about that.
The pleasure was all mine. Listen, yeah, give it to her. The pleasure was all mine. I was really happy that I was able to put a smile on the same man's face. It's been over 8 months. He still haven't been able to get his. And I tried from before, a minute before, I told 100, I told Vaca, I told several people, my friend Flying Fury, my daughters wanted one. I have another friend named Rudy that hit me up after he saw me posted up saying if I could help him get 2 of them, one for him, one for his son. I said, sure thing, no problem. And like I said, anybody that's cool, that's serious, if you want to help, as soon as I find out if I can get my hands on something, I'll let y'all know, and I'll be more than happy to help out. It's from the heart, and I enjoy doing it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm not trying to get anything in return. I just like helping people.
That's right. And he's not one of these, and let's just put this out there. He's not one of these bots out here either. He really helps people that are gamers. He's not out here to make $2,000-$3,000 on a gaming system that he knows gamers out here can't afford with the pandemic, with people still being on unemployment and hurting for money. He's not one of them people out here that he's not one of them bots out here that would do that. I'm just saying, if you need something like a game system or something like that, and somebody you can trust, Hebot's it. I'm telling you, I'm living proof, man. So I'm just telling you, man. Hebot's a real good dude out here in the gaming community, man.
He didn't done it. For
thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. I know you.
No problem, my brother. You're my brother. No problem.
Yeah. He didn't done it for he didn't done it for Sega 101. He didn't done it for E-Rock.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to him being a friend, hey, he's a true OG.
Yes, he is.
A true OG that you hardly even see anymore. If he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it.
That's right.
I'm so sorry. I don't mind driving. Listen, Chuck, gaming's always been about, and T Reaper, you yourself, puppy, because you always, been kind with me always as well. Gaming's always been about the brethren, about helping each other, about being there for one another. It was about uniting, about being close. That's why I always say that I hate when when people in the media now try to push that agenda, that there's divide, that we are not inclusive. Listen, the social media aspect of gaming started at each other's homes and in the arcades. And we never had any type of non-inclusivity. We didn't tell a girl you can't play a video game because you're a girl. We never told a person they couldn't play because, let's say, they were from another ethnicity, because they were, let's say, Indian or black or Japanese. No, we were always. What we did is we put our quarters up on the marquee, and we say, "I got next." That's why I called my broadcast that I host on my channel, "We Got Next," because of that term. It was never about. It was never about that we all shared. Shared it completely together as one, Chuck and Sega Man and T, and that's and until this day, that's the same way that I've always tried to do the way I do things still to this day, with that same passion and camaraderie and respect, and letting people in, but letting people in knowing that you need to respect where it all came from, how hard it was to get to this point, because it was looked at as a joke, as something bad, as something demonic, or you had a problem, or you were antisocial. And now, because it's very lucrative and people can make money out of it from all walks of the earth, now everybody wants to be a gamer. Now it's cool to be a nerd, and the reality is it was guys like ourselves, right, that we made it what it is today. And then we have good guys now that are younger, like T, that actually respects us and where we came from and what we've done, and he acknowledges and treats us with that respect of, listen, I'm a gamer now, but these guys, they paved the way, and I respect them for that. And that's why T Reaper is one of the few that I can actually say I respect as far as a young gamer or a younger gamer, because he understands and he acknowledges it, right? Even though he has his own ways of thinking for certain things with gaming as well. Same way that J-Long was. J-Long was the same way. J-Long may not talk with me no more, but I respect him for that sense because he respected the history and how far it was and hard and complex it was to get to this point, you know? So these are the type of things, right, that we got to preserve the essence of gaming as well, not just, oh, we're all gamers, you know, and that's it. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So that's how I try to carry myself.
I respect Sega and Hebot because they are still older than me and they still have more experience in this field than I do. But I myself in this body are still 31 years old, but they still are older than me. So, but that is you learn stuff from older gamers because they have still more experience than you yourself do at this point. But I actually was on the Windows XP with Diablo 2 on the OG, so yeah. I'm happy we get a remaster, and it's on.
I mean, you look at the history of look at the history of gaming from when me and Hebot, because I'm older than Hebot. Okay, I'm 50. I'm 50. What 4? I'm 54. So when it come down to gaming and everything, I started.
You're up to my daddy. Okay, good.
I started back from like Atari 2600. So, and with me growing up in gaming. With me growing up in gaming, is like I remember when Beverages and all of them, they used to be around. We used to go to the store, used to pick out our games, and we'll talk about all that stuff. But now you don't see that no more at all. At all. I mean, we used to turn around and brag about.
We created Blockbuster in Game Pass.
Well, this is before Game Pass. This is way before.
We created Blockbuster in Game Pass. We created Blockbuster. We created Blockbuster within Game Pass, and that is the reason why.
I'm talking about something way before Game Pass. You know, this is when we used to go to the stores, Beverages, Funko Land.
Keep talking, guys. I'll be right back.
Before everybody,
you're talking arcade. You're talking about arcade line, is what? Yeah, talk arcade line.
No, I'm talking about
whatever your favorite arcade used to be.
To the store, I mean, like Sega. You know, Sega, Nintendo. You had the PlayStation. You had you had the Sega Dreamcast and all of them. I mean, we used to actually go to the store and line up and see which. I mean, because that was a thing back then. But it wasn't none of this media. It wasn't none of it. Just talking. We just talked about which game that we thought was better, or which system that we thought was better, and that was it. But we didn't get into it about it. I guarantee you that. I mean, we left the store. I mean, we played our games, we went home, and that was it. And then like he said, everything was a family thing back then. I used to have my friends come over. We used to go over to their house, play games and all that stuff. But now you don't see none of that no more. I mean, now don't get me wrong. I know things that changed and all that stuff, but the media is really just killing everything what's going on with gaming right now. Because you got Sony in they head so damn much that it's sad. Because whatever Xbox do, it don't make no doggone difference. Like Sega Man said. You think, okay, PlayStation feel like they still want E3. Why? Because the Ratchet Clank came out the same doggone time. It's about to come out the same time that the press conference is about to come out. Yes, believe me not, them damn Sony ponies.
What's up with your flip money?
Huh? Those guys from Sony ponies really do think that. I mean, they really think that they won E3, but they didn't win E3 because they didn't even show up to E3. So how the heck can you win an E3 when you didn't show up? You get what I'm saying? How the heck can you win an E3 and you don't even show up?
Yeah.
That's a damn shame.
Dímelo, Flip.
The reason I got from ponies is because they actually have games to play on their PS5, where in their minds, the series models don't have any games because of your Ratchet and Clank. But
all right, guys.
Debate whether a narrative solo only is.
You guys got anything else you want to add? Because we're gonna probably be closing the show out here soon, man. Probably in a few minutes. So, is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we do our sign-offs?
Who are we gonna decide who's gonna get the
we're doing a giveaway for Ultimate Game Pass. Our brother Tuckmaster sent me a code on my phone, and you guys can reach me on my Instagram at SegaMan101. All you got to do is look for my my little gamer pick. So we're gonna pick a person. It's for Ultimate Game Pass. For anybody that doesn't have it or would like to, maybe if you do have it and you win, you can give it to somebody that doesn't. And if you don't, it's a free code to one of the people out here and out here in the chat. So we're going to give a code away to somebody out here. So is there anybody that you guys seen in the chat that you would like to give this free this code Ultimate Game Pass to? Is there anybody out here you guys would want to give this to? Hebot or ODT or Tuck? Is there anybody you would like to give this to, guys?
I'm gonna let y'all make that decision. I think everybody in the comment section was really.
If anybody in the comment, I would have to see. I just can't see the people in the comments.
Oh, you want me to tell you who they are?
You are New Jersey 10 West.
Yeah, most of the guys in the comments probably have it, but either way, I just throw it up. If I can find somebody, I'll let you know. But as of right now, I don't know who's in the comments.
Okay. We got our brother Louis L. He's here. NWO Prime Emmanuel. Dakota Vaca. Killer Shaman 82. E-Rock, he probably already has it. Smitty Smith, Unlimited, just a lot in here, man. Rain G4, he was in here rocking out with us. NWO Prime, I think I said him already. Flip Money. So, is there anybody out here you guys would like to give one of these Xbox brothers the code? Is there anybody out here you would like to give it to? I know somebody I would like to give it to, but is there anybody out here you would like to give it to? If you don't, I can pick somebody. No problem.
Pick somebody, man.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to give the code out to a really good brother that's been rocking out with us here on the Alpha Podcast since day one. He's a really good guy out here in the community. He gives back to the community too. And so we're going to give the code to Smitty Smith, man. We're going to give the Ultimate Game Pass code to Smitty Smith. If Smitty Smith already has it, he can gift it to somebody else. But I want to give the code to Smitty Smith because he's been a long supporter of the Alpha Podcast. You know what I mean? Let's Game Talk with Sega Man. And I would like to give the code to Smitty Smith, man. So what do you guys think?
That's good to go. I don't got no problem with that.
All right, rock on.
And like Good Money said, give it to somebody that really needs it.
That really needs it, yeah. Like Smitty Smith is a perfect person because he's always following us. But if he has one, I'm pretty sure he'll pay it forward. He can pay it forward. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can.
He just said Smitty Smith in the comment section just said thank you, brothers. So he probably don't. I guess he doesn't have it. So you can reach me on Instagram.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Especially if you don't have it, that's even better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell them,
So
that it's a 3-month supply. It's a 3 months.
it's a 3 months,
Nice.
Smitty Smith, of Ultimate Game Pass, brother. 3 months.
Nice.
Smitty Smith.
Hey, Chuck,
Congratulations, Smitty Smith.
I gotta come see you, Chuck. If you have some more.
So reach out to me, Smitty Smith, on Instagram, man. Sega Man 101. You know my gamer pick. Just send me a hey, this is Smitty Smith.
A DM, yeah, DM, a direct
send you the
message.
code. Yeah, I'll send you the code. So in that on that note, guys, we're going to get out of here because we got things to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's Father's Day. Shouts out to all the fathers out here in the chat rocking out with us on the Xbox Alpha podcast. You guys have a great Father's Day
all the
tomorrow.
fathers out there that work hard.
Yeah.
And don't get enough recognition.
Yes, that's right. Much respect to all the great fathers out there that are working hard, taking care of their kids, that are not deadbeat dads, that are out there working hard, taking care of their families. Shouts out to all you in the chat, and shouts out to all the fathers out here in the world, man, that are working hard every day to take care of their families. Much respect, man. So on that note, we're going to get on out of here, man, because I got some things I got to do. Hebot's doing things. So we're going to do outro. So Hebot, the most powerful gamer, my brother, can you tell people where they can find you?
Absolutely. You guys can find me here on the Alpha on Saturdays with my brothers here, Sega Man, Tuck Master. You see T Reaper joining in the house quite frequently. You can also find me on Instagram under C_respect, on the Xbox Live and on the Nintendo Network under HeBot8, on the PSN Network. You can find me under Alfel from Sky. On Twitter, I'm suspended for the moment, so you can't find me there unless, I open up a new account sometime soon. With my brother E-Rock on the Exile on Sunday nights. During the week, whenever, he needs me, my brother Sega Forever on the All In channel. With my brother 100 on Saturday nights when he does the Xbox Got No Games podcast. When I'm able to come through, I'm there. And Graphic God with the Retro Renegades when he sends me the invite. And in my channel when I'm able to host my my podcast that I try to create for us, or our podcast, We Got Next. That's pretty much it.
All right, man, and thank you, Hebot, for always joining me, your brother, on the Alpha podcast, man. Much respect to Hebot, man.
Home. Respect, my home. It's a pleasure.
That's right. It is your home. It is your home. The Alpha podcast is definitely Hebot's home. So much respect to Hebot. All right, Tuck Master, my brother, tell the people where they can find you, my man.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy DJ Tuck Master, original pony killer. And I do mean the original pony killer because I cannot stand ponies at all. And that's, and that's just the truth. But y'all can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Xbox. You can find me on YouTube and all that stuff.
Find me in a strip club.
You can find me anywhere. Hey, y'all, all I got to say is this. Ponies can keep on doing what they want to do. I don't give a damn. Let them do it. Media can go in and just bash Xbox all they want to do it. Hey, we still with the best system. That's all it is to it. And that's all I got to say about that.
All right. My brother, ODT Reaper, thank you for coming in and joining us today on the Alpha podcast, my brother. You're always welcome here. If you ever want to come in, just send me a link and you can come in and chop up game with us, man. Tell the people where they can find you.
You can always find me on Twitter at ThomasBarker61. Yes, I am. Hang on. Here. I'm just kind of curious if my audio went out.
You okay? T? I think T Reaper's having a little bit of technical.
Yeah, it sounds like he might have gotten disconnected. Sounds like.
Well, guys, I got to get out of here because I got to make my son some wings. He's hungry, man. I haven't seen him in days since he's been playing in Series S. So I need to get up here. You know, I need
He
to
said
get
he
up
hadn't
here.
seen him in days. The Series
Yeah,
S.
he's
Now
hungry,
he
man.
married the set.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in days, man. I'm like, man, where you been, man? Man, what happened, man? So I need to get up
Okay.
here and make him some wings, man. You know, but happy Father's Day to everybody, man.
Yes, same to you, brother. Same to you.
same
To
to
all
you,
the
man.
fathers.
So we're gonna get out of
hey,
here, man. You know.
And hey, well, you know what? I'm gonna take a quote for Sega Man. Take this out. I'm gonna check this out. If you don't wear your mask, if you don't have the vaccine, wear your damn mask.
That's right. That's right.
On South Morris Street.
All right, brothers. We're gonna sign out, man. You know, thanks for everybody that came rocking out with us in the Alpha Podcast. Salute to everybody. You know, peace and love, guys. Xbox for life. We don't die, we multiply. Peace,
That's
everybody. Have
right.
a good Father's Day. Peace.
That's right.
Peace.
Peace.